You caved. You fucking caved. Give me the big shirt.
I know. I'm like, all right, here's the deal. I can spend months exercising and eating right. Or I can just buy a shirt that costs the same amount of money as a single XL.
Way to justify
and
it.
wear it. Yeah, I'll die earlier, but whatever.
You lived a good life. Why not? Fuck it.
This is the internal dialogue of a fat man, Taylor. Hopefully you never get there.
Oh, man.
That you keep getting those pumps in the
Dude,
morning.
that's what I'm saying. The morning pumps. Got to.
Oh, man.
I'm into it.
All right, welcome to the Thorn 2-pack. I'm Thomas Edward Kiley, General Manager of Thorn Brewing Company. And with me, my gorgeous sidekick.
Hey, not lovely assistant today.
Nope, gorgeous
Taylor
sidekick.
Allen, Sales Director for Thorn.
It'll always be lovely, handsome.
I'll take all the compliments you can give me, bro.
Yeah,
Shoot 'em my way.
it'll always be shallow.
Shoot them my way.
It'll always be about how you're a cutie. It'll never be about any skill that you have.
Okay, I'll take it.
It won't be my talented. That's
Hey,
for
it's
sure.
not my talent that got me this far. It's this beautiful fucking face.
I
Let's
know
get
it is,
serious.
dude. You think how could I forget that interview? I saw that smiling face walk in.
Money. Sold him.
Damn right you did. All right, did you see? So we were talking yesterday. We had a meeting like a week or two ago, and we were kicking off Michelada.
Yep.
And we were talking about all the shit that we wanted to do.
Yep.
And then between that meeting and yesterday, we were like, oh shit, it was National Michelada Day.
So what happened was I was thinking about these events, and I was like, there's a fucking national day for it, National Dog Day, whatever. And I was like, I wonder if there's a National Michelada Day. So I Google it. It was
perfect.
Last week, July 12th. I was like, fuck.
But
I missed the mark.
I really like it, actually. I think it makes it more fun now to do a belated Michelada Day party.
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
Yeah, 2 weeks later, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, life's busy.
We
So
forgot.
you forget important dates.
We were drinking too much Michelada.
So I want to do, we talked about it, but I want to do really absurd, like, food things on sticks inside the Michelada can.
Like a fried chicken, donut, bacon.
Yeah. Like, who is it? Farmer's Kitchen out in La Mesa?
Yeah.
It's like a picture of Bloody Mary and then a big, like, roasted turkey on top of it. Just, like, disgusting.
Yeah, over the top, full meal.
Was it Cafe 21? They do, like, grilled cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'd be into that.
So
I want to do
I want to do something like that.
I'm into it.
Did you talk to Tyson yet to see if O'Brien's down?
I called him. I'm going to call him again today, but we'll get some
Because
stuff
calling
done.
it Transpeninsula is opening a bar on 3rd Ave, and we were talking about doing a launch party there, but, like, you know what it's like opening a bar.
Yeah.
It's like, are they ever going to open?
Yeah.
It's like, do we just wait for them to open? Because I would like to do it there, but I can't.
We got the
I'm
space
sorry,
here, too.
Colin.
I think we should do something here.
Yeah. That's ultimately the move. I got a meeting with Nicole and Anna tomorrow. I got to meet with them tomorrow, and we'll figure out the details.
Michelada party.
It's definitely going to be absurd food items with a stick shoved through it on top of a can of Michelada.
Full
I'm pumped
meal
on that.
on a Michelada can. I'm into it.
Damn right, dude. And we'll do some cool rims.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll live it up.
We'll make it
some tahini and some
That's all I'm saying.
goo.
Yeah, like
So they call it chamoy.
Goo.
Goo.
Just goo shit.
I forget the word chamoy all the time.
Chamoy.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah. Did you see? So I, from Massachusetts.
Right.
I'm a native. Whitman, Massachusetts, home of the first chocolate chip cookie, and they just.
You love using that, the home of the chocolate chip cookie.
Well, because you don't have a whole lot
That's fair.
to be proud of. We had the greatest percentage of land allocated for used auto sales.
Nice.
And
the home of the chocolate chip cookie.
in Massachusetts, correct. Also, we were the second smallest town in the whole state.
Wow, well, there you go.
That's a fun fact. A couple fun facts.
Yeah.
But back in Massachusetts, they just made a deal on franchise laws. So a franchise law is, for the most part, or right now, when a brewery signs with a distributor, the distributor owns the rights to that brewery's like brand in the market. That's like the deal. And here in California, when you sign that agreement, there are clauses to get out of it. And typically, there's like a fair market value or like a multiplier where it's like, okay, you're going to pay like 3 or 5 years worth of profits that the distributor was getting to them in order to get out of it.
Right.
There's some way out. It's never
out.
never cheap or easy, but it's possible.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts, the deal was when you sign on, the distributor owns you, and you can't get out unless they cut you.
Right.
And that's it. And so they just crafted a deal in Massachusetts where that's no longer the deal for anybody under 250,000 barrels. So basically what happened is, I guess they've been like fighting about this for literally 10 years.
Yeah.
The brewers and the distributors, and they finally made a deal where pretty much Sam Adams and Cisco, who's owned by Budweiser, they cannot, like, they still have to follow the franchise law. Their distributors own them. There's nothing they can do about it.
Yeah.
But all the other breweries in the state
Yeah.
can now leave their distributor.
What do you say, fell on the sword?
Jim Cook fell on the sword.
Fell on the sword.
I tell you what, I normally do not have nice things to say about Sam Adams.
Yeah. Used to sell it. Isn't he used to sell it?
I didn't sell. I was an ops guy.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we had Sam Adams.
That's right.
So we were a Bud distributor, but we also had a territory where we didn't sell Bud and we sold just craft.
Yeah.
Our craft portfolio was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like every import you could possibly imagine. And then we had Sam Adams, we had Lagunitas, back in the day, Sierra Nevada.
Yep.
I mean, outside of Dogfish Head, it was almost in Long Trail. I mean, you name it, and we had it.
Yeah.
It was insane. I mean, we had Dos Equis, we had there was so like Newcastle, Corona. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
Outside of Miller Coors, it was fucking everything. So, but fuck the distributors, dude. I'm not a distributor anymore. Are you kidding me? That's right.
You got out of that life.
That's what made me salty.
Right.
Did I ever tell you this? So, I was leaving to come to California, right? My friend, who's to be named, not to be mentioned. I'm in a meeting with the bosses, like the owners, the VPs, this is like the high ups, right? I'm drowning in cigar smoke. I can barely breathe. And my friend, who was opening a distributor in the state, was like, I'm having an issue with this brewery. They want they only want the distributor to get a certain percentage of sales. So Stone operates off 30% with us, right?
Everyone pretty much operates off.
Yeah, so what we do is we sell the beer to them. They divide it by 0.7, and then that's what they sell it to the accounts for, right?
Right.
Well, this brewery wanted to be at like 28% or something. And because they're a new distributor in town, it's like if they wanted to get some decent brands, they had to do it. So this executive said, just sign them. Who gives a shit? Tell them you'll give them 28 and just slowly increase it over the year back up to 30, and they won't even notice.
Savage.
Like, oof.
Yeah, that's some sketchy shit.
That is when I learned about the dirty side of distribution.
Right.
I've never looked back, Taylor.
Oh, there's been multiple times where I'll be in meetings with distributors, and I'm like, this doesn't sound right. I feel like I'm getting screwed on this deal right
There's some
now.
stink on this.
Stinky here, dude.
Yep.
But of course, at that point, you're at the mercy of the distributor, so you're like, fuck it, whatever.
They get all the money.
Shipping. I mean,
Dude, Reyes that owns Crest, they're like the 10th biggest company in America.
Yeah.
Never mind like just beer, anything. They're the
Yeah.
largest beer distributor, but like it's absurd.
Yeah. They just.
I mean, good luck negotiating.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Yeah.
Pardon me, guys. I don't think we're getting enough attention.
A small 10,000 barrel brewery.
Yeah.
Like
Almost 10,000. Not quite.
I'm gonna take 28% if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah. Anything else you want?
Yeah.
It's like what my dad used to do. My dad would be leaving. I'm like, Dad, you going to the store? He goes, yeah. I'm like, can you get me something? And I'd always ask for Skittles and Pepsi.
Yeah.
And so eventually he would never get them for me. So then at some point he would just go, hey, Tom, headed to the store, Skittles and Pepsi. And he would never bring them. It's such a dickhead. It was the same thing for them.
Yeah, you want a pony too?
Yeah. Oh, 28%? Cool. You want a foot rub? Yeah. All right, yeah. I'll get on that.
Free freight? You got it.
Yeah, wait up for me. I'll be right there. Oh, dude. So also the... Speaking of larger distribution and associations, Brew Association is our national advocate trade group. There was some kerfuffle.
Kerfluffle, what a great word.
Is it? I don't even know if it makes sense. It rolled off the tongue, so I said it. There's a little bit of an issue where there were some people suggesting that there are some breweries doing racist things, and the Brewers Association is ignoring it and not like revoking their membership or anything like that.
Right. Do you know these instances? Like what was racist?
I don't know. So I don't know if the direct things like that specifically, because it's not like the National Anti-Racism League like made a claim in court. You know, it's just like there's just a lot of chatter.
Right.
I think from what I know, there was one incident recently where apparently someone in an organization made like a noose and put it on like the desk of like a person of color or something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I don't know the details though, right. But so it's things like that.
Right.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Okay.
I'm opposed to racism.
Wow.
I think it's bad.
Good for you, man. I'm proud.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Took a lot to say that, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't care. Next time you see me, I might have to be like a black silhouette and a voice change.
Yeah.
Take such a radical
You'll
position.
talk like this from now on. Yeah. Hello, this is Tom Kiley.
No, I won't say Tom Kiley.
Oh, yeah.
God, Jesus, Taylor, you already outed me. That was quick.
I'd blow your cover so fast.
I know.
I'd slip.
So, however, is like, so the Brewers Association is pretty much to advocate for breweries,
Right.
And we see like the benefits of it. We've been seeing a lot, at least in the CCBA. Like the reason we're allowed to have tasting rooms right now open with food is because the CCBA is advocating us at the state level.
Right.
So they're carving out these little exemptions so we can stay open. Right. Brewers Association does similar thing, but on a national level, it created the independent seal, the bottle logo, to help identify the difference between us and like Elysian, so people know when they're supporting independent breweries.
Right.
And I just don't. If there was like a test, like you could go to a brewery and like the owner's fingerprint would go on, and if they were racist or not, I'd be like, okay, fine, let's have that rule.
Right.
But like, who is going to like take this rule and enforce it?
Yeah.
And because people get so sensitive, ultimately there's going to be like someone will like say like, oh, I didn't know he was black, and then someone else will be like, how dare you? That's racist.
Yeah,
I
totally.
want you to die.
Yeah.
So like that will happen, and
Yeah.
my worry is that it just becomes mob rule at that point, and it's not about are we allowing racism in beer. It's just are we just succumbing to? So I don't think it benefits the Brew Association to get involved in that mess at all. I'd be like, hey, you know what, guys? If you know of a racist brewery, fucking call them out.
Yeah.
Call them out on Twitter. Tell the newspaper. Tell everyone not to buy them. Go nuts.
Yeah.
But like, we're not going to play racism.
I think
that's what I do.
I think any brewery that gives off that racist vibe or whatever, whatnot, people will pick up on it and they'll call them out, like you said, and then they'll be their own demise, right? It's like I remember there was one brewery. What was the comment? It was like they came out with the beer. It was like Black Loggers Matter, and then it just completely rocked them.
You know, I can forget the names.
I don't remember, but I remember like they said that.
Reckless.
I don't remember.
Reckless.
That
was reckless.
That was a reckless move.
Very reckless.
But like, and it was like no one needed to intervene. The BA didn't need to intervene. Like what happened was you said something, people stopped buying your beer, and then next thing you know, you ruined yourself.
Yeah, and by the way, it wasn't just that they named the beer that. If it ended there, whatever.
Oh, I think it was the way he.
Well, he had like this description that was like a little over the top, and I was like, oh, that's interesting choice. Okay, and then he was getting called out for it, and the way he was like defending himself, I'm like, oof, this boy is digging himself a hole.
Digging yourself deeper and deeper.
Poor move, bro.
Yeah, a reckless move, if you would.
Reckless, bro.
But
yeah.
Like I said, I think that people will, if it's an issue, like people will know, and they'll lose their business. So
yeah. Also, yeah, if it was like cartoonish racism, like KKK membership and like burning crosses, like totally down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just usually not that easy.
No, it's not black and white.
It's gonna be hard.
Right.
Black and white, good for you.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe the BA should look into you. Dude, we're sending beer to Taiwan.
Tomorrow. They're getting pretty much everything, pretty much all our cores, everything special, 150
So at this
cases.
point now, it's what? Japan, Taiwan, Mexico, Australia? Not
next
yet.
month.
Next month, Australia.
Yeah, next month, Australia.
Belgium.
Kind hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then Arizona also goes tomorrow.
I like, so pretty much what we're doing is with some places will be quarterly, some places will be monthly, but it's like we have at least 3 new beers every quarter, right?
Right.
There's a new sour, there's a new cryo,
New West Coast.
and a new West Coast every time, no matter what.
Right.
And so every quarter we can send at least 3 new beers. So we're pretty much we get to send a variety. And for the core beers that go over that do well, they can get some more of that as well. Put together a nice little order. Help fill the tanks.
I love it. We need it.
I love it.
All right.
Good work, bro.
I got you, brother.
Who's next?
Looking at Nevada.
Oh,
Australia, Nevada. Australia.
I don't try to do that. I did not mean to do that. I regret that it came out of my mouth like that.
Sounded dumb.
It felt dumb.
Yeah, so next on the list is we're looking at Nevada, and we're looking at Australia.
And Central Cali.
And Central Cal.
Hopefully.
We'll see what happens.
I don't mind waiting on that one.
Yeah.
I'd rather let's get these other ones and then.
I mean, it's one of those things where I think those other markets are going to be more of like full-blown distro, whereas these other guys are just supposed to be like getting that cool specialty stuff sent out.
Yeah.
You know.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh, unique. Right?
They're probably, God, they're going to want so much Michelada. We're going to have to be like, nah, bro.
Pump the brakes on the Micheladas, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, don't worry. Stone's going to come out with one in a couple months. You can buy this.
You just got to get that little stab in
Yeah,
there.
why not, right? For something they haven't even done.
Yeah. There's been no...
Fuck those guys for not doing that thing that I'm worried that they're going to do.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're over here, you're going to meditate it into existence. What's the word?
Don't ask me for words.
You keep thinking of it. And
Manifest?
Manifest. You're going to manifest it. So shut up.
That's fair. I was manifesting an enemy this morning. A different enemy. Yeah. That's what I do. That's the brain.
You just asking for trouble.
I know. It reminded me. So I remember one time I worked for the Boston Police for a little bit. It was like
I didn't know that.
Well, at my school was you went to school 2 years straight in college.
Right.
Then for the last 3, it was a 5-year school. The last 3 years you did 6 months of work, 6 months of classes.
Right.
And so the classes it was a full term, a semester, whatever, and then you did a half summer semester. So so you did like whatever. The math adds up.
Right.
So one of them was at the Boston Police, and it was brutal. You know what it's like in college. You're like partying all the time, and then you got to go work a full-time job. So my job was I would take, when police officers did detail overtime, they'd have to fill out a little card. And there was like this big issue where police officers were taking advantage of overtime. So they had to go re-update all the records. Imagine like a 10 by 10 room.
Right.
From floor to ceiling, front to back, filled with stacks of these cards. I had to take every single one, scan them into a machine, and then there were like certain numbers on it that I had to type in to confirm, and I just did that all day. And dude,
that sounds tedious.
There were always times where it would just be like. So what I do is I'd go take a dump, which is really like I just catch like a 5-minute snooze on the toilet. Like, all right, just a little refresher. And one time, I was sitting there getting mad at my boss for giving me shit for going to the bathroom too much, even though he never said anything to me. Probably never even thought it. But I was defending myself from something I knew I was doing wrong and trying to justify an excuse. Fuck me, fuck you, buddy. You know, So by the end of the day, I fucking hated that guy. He didn't do anything wrong. No. It's a bad habit.
You manifested an enemy, is what you did.
It's like plowing a path in your brain.
I would love to see someone come in, like accidentally walk into the bathroom, and you're just like, sleep on the toilet. God damn it, Tom.
I know, dude.
Oh man.
And I'd go in the handicap stall too. So it's like the one that everybody wants. I should have been a little cooler about it.
Such a dick.
I am a dick. It's like when I go to a house, like if it's like, yo, Airbnb vacation, you know, you get there early, you get like choice of the room.
Yeah.
I very intentionally never take the best room. I go, depending on how many rooms there are, I'll go for like the third best room.
Okay.
Because then there's no competition for it.
It's true.
And people will sacrifice it, and I don't have to get the shittiest one.
Yep. When I would book the Airbnbs for my friends, I would always be like, someone else take the master bedroom because it's usually big enough to fit like 4 or 5 people in it. I'm like, I'll take the third best. It's quiet. It's in the corner.
You'll have it to yourself.
No one's going to fight you for it.
It's good enough. It's all you need, and you're going to get privacy.
100%. I feel you on that.
Damn right. You don't have to listen to other people snore.
Right.
Savages.
like you and me.
Yeah, I know. So the brew battles. We were supposed to do...
Back on.
What was it? Us against Bells at Common Theory.
Fuck you, Matt.
Yeah,
or
fuck you, Matt,
or
Pierce,
take you,
bitch.
Matt. Yeah.
So we were going to do what? I think we were going to do Hops to Pot versus their hazing.
No, you can't give it away. Oh, I guess yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't know that we're gonna do the same thing now.
That's
Now
true.
we should fucking do Cobalt. Oh, when is it?
I'm getting all the details now, but it's honestly been one of my favorite events. I've done it the last couple of years with Latitude, and it's just fun. It's,
So it's you versus another brewery. Each have 2 beers on. People drink the 4 beers, and they pick their favorite brewery.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because we're going to do our Hopster versus their Hazy, which is some baseball theme something.
It's called Basic.
Goofy baseball name.
No, what's it called? Original? No. What's their hazy called?
No idea.
Something like that.
And then we were going to do Treading Lightly versus their Lighthearted.
That would crush.
Fuck them up, dude. Fuck them up so bad.
Bells is going down the first round.
Big time. Especially if they don't put... If we can get him not to put Two Hearted on, he's fucked.
Game over.
That's his only chance.
That is. It was like when I would go in for the Latitude ones, and it was like they wanted a new beer for each one. And round one, I was like, "Oh, Blood Orange. I'm going to start with I'm going to win this round." And then I won that round, and then in the next one, and we had to do. It was up against Amplified, I think it was, or no, it was Amplified or Abnormal, and they had a Belgian, and I was like, the closest thing I have to a Belgian was Honey Hips. And I remember picking Honey Hips, and like all my friends came in. They're like, "Bro, you blew it. You shouldn't have done that. You did that." I'm like, I didn't have anything else to compare it to. I already used my golden ticket with the Blood Orange in the first round. I was like, "You should have saved the Blood Orange, bro." I was like, I know.
Nah, dude, here's what I think. Have you ever done a Survivor Pick'em League in like NFL?
No.
So here's the deal. You can pick. Everyone can pick the same
yes, yes, yeah.
So every week you have to pick one team that you guarantee is going to win.
Yep.
You can't pick the same team twice in a season.
Right.
So a lot of people's initial idea is like, okay, well, I want to save the really good teams to the end.
Right.
So I'm going to try to pick a mediocre team early that I think has a really good matchup that can win.
Right.
And then I can lean on my good guys on weeks with not good matchups.
Yeah.
No.
Not the
That's
move.
not. The move is every week take the absolute best team with the absolute best chance to win.
Right.
Because it does you no good. A dead man...
You're going to fuck this up.
Well, because I'm making one up. Yeah. A dead man can spend no riches. Oh, not bad, huh?
That's not bad.
That's a keeper.
Yeah,
you can use it.
Put that in my pocket. I'll save that one for later.
But yeah, so it just doesn't do you any good. So I would say similar with that, you did the right thing.
Right, I had to go for it.
Win the round. Yeah, do the best you can to win that round. Worry about tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today. Tomorrow.
Now that I think about it, I think it was Abnormal, and then he came out with like Maple Mornings and like this badass Belgian or something like that, and I had like some doo-doo stout and Honey Hips, and I was like, there's just no. I was like, even I went in, I was like, I'm gonna fucking give him my vote. I was like, I lost this round.
Had a good run.
I won the first one with Blood Orange. I'll take it.
I'm not. Dude, we're so deep right now.
I think I beat Sebastian in the first one, lost to Abnormal in the second one. That was what that went.
Yeah, we're deep now. I think I'd be confident we could.
Oh yeah.
Match up pretty well at a few different things.
Our bench is deep.
Our bench is deep.
Right? Yeah, we're going to the finals for sure.
Yeah, no, I feel good about it.
We're taking them down.
Goddamn right we are, dude. All right, buddy. You got anything else? I got a boogie.
That's it. Good shit.
Dude, so good to see you.
Tomorrow, special guest. Thursday, special guest.
Oh, yeah. Paul from Melvin tomorrow.
Paul from
formerly of Melvin.
Formerly of Melvin, going back to Ohio. So we're going to bring him on tomorrow. And then Alex from Second Chance, he's out too in a couple weeks. So we're bringing him on.
Awesome. I hope Paul's ready to talk about all the groping that went on at Melvin. That's the first thing out of my mouth.
Get ready, Paul. Tom's coming in hot.
All right, brother.
Later.